Alright, what's up everybody? This is Nelson right here, and today we are going to be talking about what Cameroonians think of South Africans. I am a Cameroonian, so today I'll be telling you guys what we Cameroonians think of you South Africans. Like when the name South Africa is mentioned, what is the first thing that comes up into our mind as Cameroonians? So I did a video about what Cameroonians think of Nigerians. You can go check that video out, since as Nigerian with Cameroon, they are the closest neighbor, just a stone throw from Cameroon, you will get to Nigeria. So today we are going to be looking at what we Cameroonians think of you South Africans. So let's jump straight into this pure fact. So now the first thing that comes into our mind as a Cameroonian when we hear of South Africa is infrastructural development. We know South Africa has the most good infrastructural development and is the most developed country in Africa, like compared to any other African countries, alright? So that's the first thing that comes into mind. Whenever we hear of South Africa, we just imagine the beauty of the country. So that's the first thing that comes to our mind, though I'm saying this in the aspect of as the infrastructural development as an average Cameroonian can think about, even though the really first thing that comes into mind when we hear of South Africa is the great president Nelson Mandela. My name is Nelson, so probably I'm his namesake. So that is the first thing that comes into mind. But when it comes to a country as itself, like I said, we mostly think of the infrastructural development as South Africa is the most developed country in Africa. So that's the first thing that we hear or we think of as Cameroonians. So the second thing we think when we hear of South Africa as Cameroonians is a tribe called Zulu. We know of Shaka Zulu of South Africa. So when it comes to tribes or when it comes to history of all Black Africans, as long as South Africa is concerned, the first thing that comes into mind is that tribe called the Zulu tribe, and which we know of the greatest things that they have done and how great they are in South Africa and in Africa as a whole. So those are the two main things we mostly know about South Africa. Good country, the most developed country in Africa, and it has that Zulu tribe which has a lot of good history, and we know of Shaka Zulu. So that is what we know as Cameroonians, and that is what we think of you South Africans. Even though there might also be some negative thought like xenophobia that we are hearing that is going on in South Africa, that they don't want to see foreigners in their country. Well, I might add that maybe each and every country has his or her own bad side, so we are not going to judge them from being xenophobic towards their fellow brothers and sisters, but any other African country has a good side and a bad side. So we are just main here to focus on the good side. So that's why let me share with you guys here in this video today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell if you are just coming new to the channel. So I'm going to see you guys in my next video, and have a nice day.